Okay, so I think we should start. We can't wait for others to join here. Those who have questions quickly, we can actually resolve them. Those who are present here, have you solved the practice problem and all of them? Okay. Okay, I got two yes. What about others? Okay, was they very difficult? How was the difficulty level? Okay, I got one answer, not much difficult.
You may also speak if you want. If anyone wants to.
Yeah, here actually we have limited number of people, so I don't mind if you speak. So, okay, let's move on then. Please let us know if somebody has any problem, if they face any difficulty, any of the practice problem, or okay, I see hands up by Preeti. Yeah, go ahead. Ask your question. Okay, I think Preeti is having some connection problem. I can see that. Maybe other people who has any question, we can take that.
Yeah, good morning, ma'am. I'm Dr. Jyoti Barge.
Okay.
Ma'am, I have a little doubt. Actually, I'm doing the operations on matrix and data frames exercise.
Okay.
So, in the third part, we have to add another vector, and which is given some values as a column to the matrix data. So, ma'am, here I'm facing a little bit problem. How to make the code of it? Please, you just suggest me.
Okay. Let me do one thing. Digvijay, do you want to show the practice problem or you want me to share the screen? So then you can explain.
Yes, ma'am. If you share the screen, that would be better. Also,
Okay.
the solutions will be anyway we shared with the.
Yeah, after this interaction, we will share the solution in the same folder. So
I
you
can
mentioned.
answer the question, ma'am.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's just Jyoti, ma'am. It's
Yes,
just
yes,
a
sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
simple
sir.
function. I'm typing that in the chat. It's cbind. Using cbind function, you can add a vector as a column to an existing data frame.
So this was the question. It was operation
Yes,
matrices,
operation. Yes, ma'am.
right?
This one only.
So this was the question. For others, you can also pay attention. So did you find any problem in loading the data set? Jyoti, ma'am?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I have
Okay.
loaded the data.
Okay. Create 6x2 matrices.
Yes,
And
yes,
with the
ma'am.
name data.
Yeah, ma'am. Also, I have applied this cbind, but when I put the values here, na, it shows a error. I'll read it. The error shows that error in rbind disperse dot level. It says a number of
cbind, not rbind.
Sorry. C. Okay, cbind.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. You can explain, Digvijay.
Yes, ma'am. So I think, ma'am, this is the one which contains the solution anyway. So you can scroll down a bit.
Not here. I have actually. Wait.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am. I done it.
Okay.
I got.
What was the issue, ma'am?
Yeah. Yes, sir. I got the answer. Actually, you just pointed out. I have written rbind. That's
yes,
why.
yes.
Yeah.
So R for adding a row.
Row,
C
exactly.
for adding a column.
cbind. Right.
Yes.
Thank you so much, sir.
All right.
Yeah. Any other questions? So all others have got all the answers for all the practice problem?
Yes, ma'am. I did.
Okay. Okay. How to make markdown? Can you repeat the
Yes, so
procedure?
it is. Yes, so it is a very simple procedure. All you need to do is start the RStudio, then click on File option. Then you will see a new file, a dialog box open with new file option there. If you let me just share my screen, that would be better. Yes. So all you need to do is just go here, new file, R Markdown. You can write the name of the author, anything, UVC, and whether you want PDF, Word, HTML, and then just click OK. So you'll get a pre-formatted R Markdown. If you knit it, you have to save it. Let's say ABC. It will automatically be saved as .rmd, and then you will get an HTML. So this is how you get an R Markdown file. It's very easy.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Anything else?
So any other question?
Yes, ma'am. One more doubt. Ma'am, actually the third video, that is working directory, I'm not able to extract the file, that captaincy data set. Even though I have posted the doubt in forum.
Forum. Okay. But do you want to show her on screen?
Yeah, ma'am, please. Actually, I have tried a lot.
Can you
but
show, Digvijay?
Actually, ma'am, I remember answering that question also. I can show, no problem.
Yeah. So quickly, let's show it on screen so that she will know what she's doing wrong. Maybe she must be doing something somewhere, just small mistake. So we'll just show it.
Working
Well,
directory.
that's the very important thing actually. Otherwise, she will not be able to do other
Yes, ma'am.
token till she knows how to set the directory.
Okay. All right, ma'am. You just click on the code files, save it. You go to the location where it is saved. Then in Windows 10, actually, you get an option, just right click and extract all. So that is how it is extracted. So what you can do is, you can, if you don't have Windows 10, Windows 7, you can also use WinRAR software.
Sir, I have Windows 10 only, but it is not able to extract. I have extracted that, but it is showing empty file. I don't know why.
I just extracted in front of you, so it is not empty.
Yeah. So what do you use for extracting? You must be having RAR or.
Yeah, that WinRAR software only.
So it should work.
Even you don't require WinRAR, just click on extract all.
Yeah.
And that will work fine. And then click on extract, show extracted files when complete. That should work fine.
Okay.
Open that folder, Digvijay, and show her all the files. What kind of files?
There is one file, ma'am, captaincy data.
Yeah.
It's a CSV file.
Open that folder.
Yes, ma'am. I'm in that folder only. So this is the folder, working directory in
No,
our
we are
studio.
able to see only the screen of Spoken.
Okay.
You will have to change the window.
Okay.
Stop sharing.
Yes, ma'am.
Then.
Is it visible now, ma'am?
See the folders. Yes.
Yes. So this was the file which was downloaded. And you click on extract all. You get this dialog box open. You click on extract. So as I've already extracted it, so it is asking me to replace the file. I replace it, and there it is. Is it visible now?
Yeah, we just see. No, it is actually another folder again. If you are opening, that is visible. Whatever you are showing, exactly that is visible. But if you are opening it, maybe you will have to say share complete screen something. It is just sharing the window, one tab.
Okay. Is it sharing now, ma'am?
Yeah, we can see the folder.
Okay. I've just opened it. Can you see it?
Open it now.
Yes.
So it
Can you
is.
see?
Vidhi, it is not empty.
No, it's not empty, ma'am.
Yeah, that's what. So it is empty. You try again.
Also, the file is correct.
Correct. Yeah.
Yes.
Fine. Yeah, you can stop sharing.
Okay.
Okay, any other question? So, how many have created R Markdown file? All have created one R Markdown file? Vanshika, have you created R Markdown file? I would like this session to be more interactive. See, if you talk, then only what will happen that there will be some interaction and we will know. Basically, if one person talks, then other also get some knowledge.
Yeah, good morning, ma'am. What you have to write in the R Markdown file? Like, do we have to just have the
Yeah,
code?
all the codes you write it in the R Markdown file. Whatever you are running, instead of just R file,
Okay, ma'am.
you are using R Markdown file. That's the only difference.
Okay.
So you make it like in R Markdown, your author name should be yours.
Yes. Sir.
Then answer 1 and the R code.
Okay.
Answer 2 and the R code. So this way you will have a continuity.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ma'am, I'm facing some problem with the package downloads.
Okay, tell us.
Ma'am, I can't download a data frame. I think my computer version is lower, that's why.
What error you are getting exactly?
Give me a minute.
Yes, you can share it in chat.
Install packages data dot frame.
No. Data frame is not a package. It's a function.
But it's still not working in my console. Is there a problem with the version 363?
Can you
No.
copy paste the command in the chat? It's not actually visible. Is it possible for you to type it in the chat so that we can know what exactly you are trying to do in the chat? Or you may just go to the spoken tutorial forum. We can address your query there with the exact command and the error which you are getting, because it is not visible actually.
Okay, thank you.
Either write it in the chat or
Yeah, quickly copy
Yes,
paste
yes.
it in the chat. Okay.
yes, data frames is not a package. Aviral, data frames is not a package. Data frames is a data type.
Yes.
Just like a vector is a data type, data frame is a data type. It's not a package.
Oh,
It's like matrices, arrays. So in R, data frame is also a data type. So a matrix contains data of similar type, like integers, all real numbers. So a data frame contains multiple variations of data. So a data frame can hold integer or as well as a character. So a data frame is not a package.
Yes, sir.
So
okay.
this is an advice that you go through the basic tutorials once more.
Okay. I have a question, another question.
Yes,
Can I send video recordings to the forums as a questions?
No, you cannot actually send video recordings.
Yes, you cannot. You just actually send us where if you are getting any error at particular time, at that point, you can say that you can choose the time, minutes, seconds, everything, and then send that error and explain your problem.
Okay, thank you.
If it is not related to spoken tutorial, what you can do is just select the category general, the general category of R tutorial, spoken tutorial, or you can just simply post whatever command you are using and whatever result you are getting. The way you have posted in the chat, just copy paste it, write that you are getting this error and we'll get back to you. For example, right now you are trying to install something which is not a package. So that was the issue. So in the same way, whatever you are trying to do, just write it in the forum. It could be possible that someone else is also getting the same error. So it will not only help you, but others as well. And we are very active on the forum. So you just copy paste it there. Is it okay?
Yeah, any other question?
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Problem? Yeah, please go ahead.
In the introduction to data frames in R, there is a command named digit equals to 2
Okay.
after 6 minutes. What is the use of that command?
Is it possible for you to type that command in the chat, please?
Okay. I will type. I have typed it.
Yes, the options command is basically controls the significant digits. If you are creating a real number, then using the options command, you can control the significant digits. If the digits are 3, then there will be 3 significant digits. If 4, then 4. If 5, then 5. For example, if you write options digits equals 2, then you write pi. And if you write options digits equals 5, then again you type pi in console, you will see the difference.
Okay.
It is for real numbers.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
There are no more questions. I think Professor Radhe is there, so we can start our session. Good morning, sir. So I think Professor Radhe is not responding, but what we can do is quickly, can we go through today's schedule? Is that okay? Let me share my screen. Like we are done with the discussion. Then Professor Radhanushka Srivastava will talk about data visualization, data formatting, as well as whatever we are going to cover in the basics of statistics, that part as well. So here, then we will actually start with the plotting. Simple plot command, which is used in R. How to use that? We will actually, you can do it with the spoken tutorial. We have created that for you. And then using ggplot. ggplots will give you more options. Even aesthetic mapping will have more. These are the things you will be doing before lunch. Okay. Then 2 o'clock, we have a live session, animation in R. So it is in line with the graph. This is 3D animation. We are going to show you how to do it in R. That is actually, Digvijay is going to actually show you how to do that. Then we'll move on for the data formatting. That is also very important. Dplyr package has many options, many functions which can be used for formatting of your data. So till here, actually we are having a spoken tutorial, and this will be live session. Okay. Then we have a live session on basics of statistics, statistical computing, and we are going to cover these topics in that, how to basically how many types of data are there, then how to calculate mean, median, data distribution, all that. What is correlation? Did that using R. That is then 5:15 we have benefits of contribution to FOSSEE's R efforts. So see, here we are actually going to talk about what all you will get benefited if you contribute to yesterday, whatever actually activities I have shown you, how you are going to get benefited out of it. Okay. And then we'll have a homework for the today's all the spoken tutorial plus whatever we will cover in the basics of statistics. We are going to give you practice problem for those as well. Okay.
Ma'am, I missed yesterday's live sessions. Is there a possibility of getting the recording?
Yes, we will do that. We will do that. Definitely. Yeah.